Hey RGV, this is Mayor Villalobos here in McAllen, and to discuss a very important topic. A lot of the times when we think about illnesses, when we think about diseases, we think about pain, we think about suffering, but a lot of times there's issues where we don't. So today we are joined by two very important individuals. We have Dr. Rey, a pulmonologist here in McAllen, and then our good friend, Lieutenant Morales, retired from our own McAllen Police Department. Our topic today is going to be lung cancer, something that maybe needs to be talked about a little bit more. Doc, what do we have?
Lung cancer screening basically is very important in the community of McAllen, a growing community. And we have found that lung cancer, unfortunately, is a silent disease. Unfortunately, it's a disease that it gets diagnosed once we start having symptoms, start feeling bad, start feeling cough or shortness of breath.
But in this situation, sometimes we don't have that, do we?
Correct. And this is where the screening is trying to get tests right in timely manner to diagnose it early. It is extremely important.
Excellent.
And needs to be talked about.
And we're fortunate to have your Lieutenant Morales. First of all, thank you very much for sharing your experience. I think it gives the community, makes them aware of the possibilities of what needs to be done, or symptoms or lack of symptoms. If you could please tell us a little bit about
Sure, and that's
your
correct,
story.
Mayor. Yeah, absolutely. And I thank you for allowing me to be here today and share this message with RGV. But that was my case. I had no real symptoms of any kind. There was no pain or any other kind of symptom that I can think of. And if it wasn't for a cough, which unfortunately I dismissed as allergy or a cold, and I let it go. It wasn't until later when I did some testing that I found out that I had lung cancer.
Wow. And generally, what happens when somebody finds out?
When somebody finds out, like in the case of the lieutenant, recommend you have a CT scan and there is a spot, we should recommend that the patient should be seen by a pulmonologist early on so we can have an assessment. And if the risk is high enough, there are methods to diagnose with a tiny biopsy in the lungs with procedures that we perform here in McAllen to diagnose early lung cancer.
Excellent. And Lieutenant, a lot of times people think about, or they hear about cancer, and like for example, myself, I get scared immediately. I mean, can you tell us about your experience, what you've gone through?
My experience was, as the doctor described, I went through this process of trying to screen what was wrong with me. And eventually it led to a biopsy, which confirmed the cancer. So then you go through a process of escalating the treatment, whether you do it here locally or somewhere else. We have excellent doctors here in the Valley that can help you with it. But I think the main thing, Mayor, Doctor, is if you feel anything, you should get checked out. Because I ignored that. I should have gone to the doctor a lot sooner. A lot of doctors right now are saying, go get checked for colon cancer. And you can do the same thing for lung cancer and determine whether you have it or not. And then, Doctor, I think you'll agree with me, the earlier you catch it, the better it is.
Our primary doctors here in the community, they know very well that patients that they have this risk, the age more than 50, the smoking exposure, primary doctors can order the low dose CTs, and if they find any spots, they should be seen by a pulmonologist to assess the risk and the need or the lack of need of any procedure to get to a final diagnosis.
Excellent. Well, Lieutenant, we thank you very much for your courage, for sharing your story.
Absolutely.
I think the Rio Grande Valley will appreciate the fact that, hey, you know what, there's individuals that want to share their story so that they can go do what they have to do. Doctor, thank you very much, because at the very end, we want a healthy RGV. We want a healthy RGV. We want to make sure that if we can save a life, we can do it. So thank you very much. And Doc, finally, can you please tell our community what they should do, where they should go, should they feel any concern?
We work in Pulmonary and Sleep Center of the Valley. You can go to our webpage, which is sleepdrs.com. And you can get an appointment. We have offices here in McAllen, in West Lacoy, and Mission. And nowadays, we work very closely with South Texas Health McAllen. We have campaigns for people without insurance or people with insurances even. The beauty that McAllen as a city is growing so fast, and we have more access to optimal medical care, and I want to inside of that. Locally, without the need to travel, we can have an adequate screening. We have a team of oncologists that have state-of-the-art treatments, and the community needs to know it.
Oh, definitely. Well, thank you very much, Doctor. I always, of course, Lieutenant, but anybody always, we have very good doctors here, a pulmonologist, Dr. Rey, or a physician of your choice. But it's very important that, health Health is not just about you, it's about you, it's about your family, it's about the community. So we welcome you to please, if you feel anything, please go check yourself out. Go to your primary physician, get a referral, do whatever you need to do. But RGV, stay healthy. Thank you so much.